Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something. Have you ever noticed how some people seem to radiate a special kind of energy? A youthful energy that makes them look and feel younger than their years. It's not about what's happening on the outside, it's what's happening on the inside. The truth is, fear is a prison, and too many people live their lives locked inside, letting it steal their joy, their dreams, and yes, years of their life. Make no mistake, the key to staying young, vibrant, and unstoppable isn't in avoiding fear, it's in choosing to face it head on. Today, I'm going to share with you why those who refuse to be controlled by fear seem to glow with an energy most people can only dream of. You see, it's not just about confidence, it's freedom. Freedom that makes you ageless, makes you unstoppable. So if you want to stay young and keep your spirit alive, keep listening, because what I'm about to share will change the way you look at life and aging forever. If you are not subscribed, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Forgiveness isn't simply a noble act you extend toward others. It's a profound and powerful gift that you give yourself. It's not about giving someone a free pass for their wrongdoings or excusing the harm they've caused you. No, it's about breaking free from the chains of the past that hold you hostage. When you carry resentment, it's like carrying a heavy, invisible burden. That constant replaying of the hurt, the anger, and the betrayal wears you down piece by piece, like a slow erosion of your spirit. It drains you emotionally, mentally, and physically. Every time you let that pain resurface, it etches itself deeper into your soul, creating a web of stress, anxiety, and tension that tightens around your heart. This tension doesn't just linger, it ages you, my friend. It locks your body in stiffness, clouds your mind with negativity, and dims your very essence. The joy you could have, the laughter you deserve is stolen from you, leaving you with a soul burdened by the weight of an unresolved past. But imagine what could happen if you choose to forgive. Not for the person who hurt you, but for yourself, for your peace. When you make that choice, when you let go of the resentment that has been poisoning you, you break free. You release the tight grip of negativity that has ruled your heart. It's not an easy choice, and it certainly doesn't come without its battles. But when you make it, you make a conscious decision to choose lightness over the heaviness that's been pulling you down for far too long. You choose peace, and in doing so, you become radiant. Your face softens, your smile becomes more genuine, and your presence transforms. The people around you may not even be able to articulate it, but they feel it. They see the lightness in the way you walk, the energy that radiates from your soul, the kindness that emanates from your spirit. It's as if your very essence has been rejuvenated, and it's not just visible in your appearance, it's felt in the air you breathe, the way you interact with the world. I've seen it time and time again, people who are so weighed down by their past, waiting for an apology that they may never receive. They hold on to the pain like they must keep it alive, thinking that somehow by holding on, they regain control. But what they don't realize is that holding on only makes them prisoners in their own lives. They lock themselves away year after year, carrying the burden of an unforgiving heart. And who is suffering? Not the person who hurt them. No, it's them. Only them. The anger they harbor doesn't harm anyone else. It only eats them alive from the inside. Meanwhile, those who choose to release that burden, to free themselves from the past, move forward with grace. They are lighter, they are free, they carry no chains. That's the difference. That's why some people, despite the years they've lived, seem like they've been untouched by the wear and tear of life, while others often much younger, seem as if life has drained them. Peace is a preservative, a gift that keeps you young, vibrant, and full of life. Bitterness, however, is poison. It seeps into your bones and every cell of your being, eroding your health, your spirit, and your happiness. When I think of the happiest people I know, they're not the ones who've lived an easy life, who've never faced hardship or heartache. No, the happiest people are the ones who faced incredible trials, betrayal, loss, disappointment, but instead of letting those things define them, they've let them refine them. They've allowed those experiences to shape their character, to make them stronger, kinder, more compassionate. And in doing so, they've remained youthful, not just in appearance, but in spirit. You can see it in their eyes, the spark that refuses to dim, the joy that refuses to be extinguished. You can hear it in their laughter, their lightheartedness, and you can feel it in their energy. They wake up every morning with a fresh heart, unburdened by the scars of yesterday. They embrace each day with a sense of wonder, not weighed down by the past, but ready to fully live in the present moment. And that is a choice. It's not about ignoring the pain. It's about refusing to let the pain define you, refusing to let it steal your today and your tomorrow. Letting go isn't easy. There's no denying that. It takes incredible strength to release the hold that pain has on you. It takes courage to move forward when everything in you wants to stay angry, to keep the wounds fresh. But here's the truth. When you refuse to let go, when you hold on to that pain, you allow your past to control your future. You allow the weight of it to dictate your emotions, your health, and ultimately your happiness. And over time, that shows. Stress and negativity age you faster than the years ever could. But you, my friend, you've chosen differently. You've chosen peace. You've chosen to release the past and to keep your heart light. You've chosen to preserve your present by letting go of what doesn't serve you. And because of that, you walk with a spirit that is young, vibrant, and full of life. You've made the choice that makes you stand out from the crowd. While others are stuck in the past, weighed down by old grudges and hurt, you are free. You are light. And the best part, science backs this up. Studies show that people who practice forgiveness and release negative emotions actually have lower blood pressure, better heart health, and even age slower. Why? Because when you hold on to resentment, you keep your body in a state of tension. Stress chemicals flood your system and your muscles stay tight. Your sleep suffers, your energy drains, and your mind becomes clouded. But when you let go, when you choose peace, your body can relax. You sleep better, your body heals, regenerates, and glows from the inside out. Think about the people in your life who seem burdened by something they can't let go of. They may be young in years, but there's an oldness to their energy. Their eyes are heavy with exhaustion, their words drip with bitterness, and their bodies slouch under an invisible weight. Now think about the people who radiate joy and peace. They might be older, but their energy is timeless. They glow with a lightness that refuses to be dulled by life's hardships. The difference, it's not just physical, it's emotional, spiritual. It's the difference between someone who holds on to the past and someone who has learned to release it. This doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean letting the same people hurt you again. It means choosing yourself. It means recognizing that you are worth more than the pain you've been carrying. It means that you choose peace, not because the past was fair, but because you deserve to live free from its chains. And in that choice, you become lighter, freer, younger. You carry an energy that makes people pause and wonder, what's their secret? But here's the truth. The secret isn't in a serum or a fancy routine. The secret is in the freedom of your heart. That's what makes you stand out. That's why people look at you and wonder how you're defying time. It's your lightness, your peace. It's the beauty that radiates from a heart that's been set free. As long as you continue to choose peace over pain, forgiveness over bitterness, and light over darkness, you will keep glowing in ways that defy the passage of time itself. There's something within you, something fierce and undying, that refuses to simply exist in this world. You are a living example of what it means to truly live. You move through life with a passion that is impossible to ignore. You dream with an intensity that inspires, and you chase life as though it's something to be caught, not something that just happens to you. And let me tell you, that kind of energy, that kind of spirit, that pure zest for life, that far more than any anti-aging cream or serum is the real key to your youth. It's what keeps you timeless. People spend fortunes on trying to turn back the clock, desperately searching for miracle serums and expensive treatments to erase the years from their skin. They think that youth is something you can buy, that it can be contained in a bottle. But the truth is, the real secret to youth isn't found in any product or treatment. It's in you. It's in the fire that still burns brightly within you, the fire that refuses to go out. It's in the way you continue to chase your dreams, the way you get excited about life, the way you wake up every day with the belief that the best is yet to come. That energy, that passion, that relentless pursuit of purpose, that is what keeps you moving, what keeps you glowing, what keeps you looking younger than your years. Because you're not just counting the days, you're making every single day count. And here's the hard truth. You don't need anyone's permission to keep that fire alive. You don't need anyone to understand why you're still striving, why you're still pushing forward, still hungry for life. You don't need the world to validate your journey. All you need to do is keep going, keep believing, keep pursuing that unstoppable spirit, that fierce will, that joy that is what sets you apart. And that's why people look at you and see youth, no matter what the calendar says. Because youth isn't a number, it's a mindset. It's the refusal to let life dim your light. It's the refusal to let your passion fade. As long as you refuse to let life dull your passion, you will always radiate something ageless, something powerful, something that others can't quite place, but can feel all the same. So if anyone ever asks you why you look younger than your age, why you have that energy, that presence, that glow, just smile, because you know the truth. It's not luck. It's not just genetics. It's fire. It's purpose. It's passion. It's the refusal to live a life that doesn't excite you, that doesn't set your soul on fire. And as long as that fire keeps burning within you, you will never truly grow old. Because a soul on fire doesn't fade, it only shines brighter. There's something about you that others can't quite put their finger on. It's in the way you move, the way you speak, the way you smile. It's in your energy. It's in your presence. But more than anything, it's in your smile. That radiant, genuine, life-affirming smile that seems to light up the room. When you smile, the world pauses for just a moment. Your eyes light up, your face softens, and suddenly the weight of the world doesn't seem so heavy. It's as though in that moment, everything aligns. And that is the real secret to youth. Life can be hard. It throws its fair share of disappointments and struggles at us. The weight of the world can make us feel tired, worn down, and defeated. But you refuse to let that steal your joy. You refuse to let life harden you. You refuse to let life carve lines of sorrow into your face. Instead, you choose to smile. You choose to laugh. You choose to keep your spirit light. And that simple choice, that profound choice, is what keeps you younger than most people ever will be. A smile is so much more than just an expression. It's a powerful energy. It's light. It's life. It's a silent declaration to the world that says, I choose joy. And joy, it's a force to be reckoned with. Because joy isn't just about feeling happy, it's about creating an atmosphere, a space, an energy that lifts everyone around you. Have you ever noticed how people who smile often seem more attractive, more magnetic, more alive? It's not just how they look, it's how they make you feel. Studies have shown that when you smile, you become more approachable, more confident, and more youthful. And it's not just how others see you, it's how your body reacts when you smile. Smiling releases chemicals in your brain, endorphins, dopamine, serotonin, that lower stress, boost immunity, and keep your skin glowing. That, my friend, is nature's anti-aging secret. But here's the thing, most people don't smile enough. They let stress take over. They let bitterness take root. They frown more than they laugh, and over time, it shows. You can see it in their posture, in the tension on their faces, in the weariness in their eyes. A face that rarely smiles wears the weight of life on it. Wrinkles deepen, shoulders slump, and energy fades, not because of age, but because of expression. The face reflects what the soul carries. And a soul burdened with negativity and resentment will show itself in a face that looks far older than it should. But not you. You are different. You've learned the power of joy. You've chosen to smile, not because everything is perfect, but because you know that the choice to smile, the choice to embrace joy, keeps you youthful in every way. You understand that smiling isn't just about looking young, it's about staying young in mind, body, and spirit. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment one below to let me know that you are still here with me. Think about the happiest people, the ones whose laughter fills the room, whose eyes sparkle with life. They don't let life beat them down. They don't hold on to grudges. They don't carry the weight of bitterness on their shoulders. They let things go. They choose happiness, even when life makes it hard. They keep their energy high and their spirits unbroken. And that is why they seem ageless. They know that joy, not time, is the true fountain of youth. They are living proof that it's not the years we accumulate, but the way we choose to live them that defines how young we feel. So the next time someone asks why you look so young, why you radiate such energy, you can smile and say, it's not just about genetics. It's about the fire inside you. It's about the joy that refuses to be extinguished. It's about choosing life over and over again, no matter what comes your way. And that choice, it is what keeps you youthful. It keeps you light. It keeps you alive in a way that no wrinkle or gray hair could ever diminish. Because happiness isn't dictated by what happens to you, it's about how you respond. The ability to smile, to laugh, to focus on the good, no matter what challenges life throws your way, is a gift you give to yourself and the world around you. And that, my friend, is how you stay young, no matter what the calendar says or how the years might try to steal away. Smiling is not just an expression, it is a profound gift that you offer not just to yourself, but to others. Have you ever noticed how a genuine, heartfelt smile can shift the energy in a room? How can it turn a bad day around in an instant? How can it make a stranger's burden seem a little lighter simply because you chose to share your joy? That's the power of joy. It's contagious, it spreads like wildfire, and it multiplies in ways you can't always see but always feel. When you carry that energy with you, when you move through life with a heart full of gratitude and a face that reflects it, people notice. They may not be able to articulate it, but they feel it in your presence. They see the light in you. They feel the youth in your spirit, not bound by time or the harshness of life. And that is exactly why you look younger than your years. Because joy is not just an emotion, it's a force that, when cultivated, radiates outward, transforming everything in its path, especially you. Now let's talk about something fascinating, science. Did you know that smiling tricks your brain into feeling happier even when you don't feel like it? The simple act of smiling sends signals to your brain that trigger a shift in mood. It activates the release of stress-relieving hormones like endorphins and serotonin. It lowers your blood pressure and strengthens your immune system. Smiling is not just a cosmetic gesture, it's medicine. And the best part? It's free. No expensive creams, no costly treatments. Just the simple, powerful decision to smile more, to laugh often, to embrace joy in every possible way. That's how you keep your body young, your mind sharp, and your presence magnetic. It's how you move through life with an energy that defies age. But let's be real for a moment, life isn't always easy. There are days when smiling feels impossible, when laughter feels like a distant memory, when the weight of the world seems to settle too heavily on your shoulders. But that's when it matters most. That's when the true power of joy shows its strength. When everything within you wants to fold, when the storm around you rages, you have to dig deep and remember, no storm lasts forever. Joy is still there, waiting for you to claim it even in the darkest moments. The ones who remain youthful, the ones who keep that spark in their eyes, are the ones who refuse to let life steal their joy. They find reasons to smile, even when the world gives them every excuse not to. They face fear with courage, disappointment with hope, and frustration with humor. That choice, that steadfast refusal to be hardened by the trials of life, is what keeps them looking and feeling younger than the calendar could ever dictate. You have that same choice every single day. You can choose to carry the weight of your struggles, letting them carve lines of tension into your face, robbing you of your light. Or you can choose to let go, to smile, to live in a way that nurtures your spirit. When you make that choice consistently, something incredible happens. Your face begins to reflect the joy in your heart. Your energy shifts. Your presence begins to glow in a way that draws people in, leaving them wondering, what's your secret? Why do you look so young, so vibrant, so full of life? And the answer? It's simple. You've chosen joy. You've chosen gratitude. You've chosen to smile more than you frown. So keep smiling, keep laughing, keep moving through life with a light heart, with a free spirit, and a face that reflects it all. Because the real secret to looking young, feeling young, and being young isn't hidden in a bottle or a treatment plan. It's in the way you live, the way you choose to see the world, and the energy you put into it. And as long as you keep choosing joy, as long as you choose to embrace the beauty in every moment, you will never truly grow old. A heart that smiles often, that finds reasons to laugh, that celebrates life even in its hardest moments, will never be anything but youthful. Lightness is youth, and fear is a prison. Too many people spend their lives locked inside it. They fear rejection, so they never put themselves out there. They fear failure, so they never take chances. They fear the unknown, so they stay stuck, unable to move forward year after year. And what happens? Regret. Regret is heavy. It settles into your bones, lines your face, and steals the glow that comes from truly living. But you've chosen a different path. You've chosen to face your fears head on, to refuse to let them dictate your story. And because of that choice, you have something most people don't: peace. Peace is the foundation of a youthful spirit, a peaceful heart, a peaceful mind. Those are the things that keep a person looking young, feeling young, being young. You are living proof that joy, peace, and a light heart have the power to transcend age. Keep living that truth, and your energy will be the testament to the fact that you are forever young. Have you ever noticed how fearless people seem to radiate an undeniable glow? They walk into a room, not commanding attention through loudness, but because they simply own themselves. It's not just confidence that emanates from them, it's freedom. Freedom from fear, from self-doubt, from the invisible chains that so many people unknowingly wear. That kind of freedom, it makes them ageless. It makes them unstoppable. Because when you stop fearing life, you begin to truly live it. And when you live life fully, every part of you reflects it. Your face, your body, your energy, they all radiate the vitality that comes from embracing life head on. That's why those who live fearlessly seem to defy time. Fear's weight is heavy, but they've chosen to lay it down, and in doing so, they've unlocked a timeless spirit. Now, let me be clear. This doesn't mean you won't feel fear. Fear is a natural human emotion. We all feel it. But the difference lies in how you choose to respond to it. You don't let fear control your decisions. You don't allow it to hold you back from pursuing your dreams, from loving deeply, or from taking the risks that make life worth living. Because you refuse to let fear stop you, you stay alive in ways most people don't. You keep growing, evolving, moving forward, regardless of the obstacles. You don't allow fear to trap you in the past or paralyze you in the present. And that momentum, that continuous forward motion, that's what keeps you young. It's movement that fuels life. Because nothing ages a person faster than stagnation. Nothing drains your spirit more than living a life ruled by hesitation and fear. Fear whispers those poisonous lies that tell you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not capable enough. But you don't listen to those lies. You know deep down that the greatest rewards in life come from stepping outside your comfort zone, from taking bold action. Every step you take outside your comfort zone is a step toward growth, and that fire inside you burns brighter because of it. And it's that fire, that unwavering spirit that people notice in you. It's what makes you stand out in a crowd. It's what keeps you looking younger, feeling younger, and being younger. It's not about how you look on the outside, it's about what's happening inside. And within you, there is no fear, only faith. You trust in yourself, and that confidence and strength are unmistakable. So keep moving forward. Keep pushing past the fear. Keep stepping boldly into the unknown. Every time you choose courage, you choose life. And when you choose lifey, you don't just look younger, you stay younger. While fear can age people, freedom preserves youth. Comfort may feel safe, but it's also where dreams go to die. It's where potential fades, where people lose their spark, their edge, their drive. But when you choose growth over comfort, you remain deeply engaged with life. You keep learning, challenging yourself, and stretching far beyond the limits you once thought unbreakable. And that willingness to evolve, to keep pushing forward, is what prevents you from becoming stagnant. It's the key to staying young, not just in appearance, but in mind, body, and spirit. Think about the people you know who seem older than their years. They're the ones who stopped trying. They stopped pushing themselves to be better. They stopped believing there was more to life. They chose comfort, and in doing so, they withered. Their energy became dull, their curiosity faded, and their once vibrant spark dimmed. But you refused to let that happen. You knew that growth is the only way to truly stay alive. So you kept learning, kept stepping into discomfort, and kept proving to yourself that you were capable of more. And because of that, you didn't just survive, you thrived. Growth is never easy. It demands hard work, and it forces you to face failure, to confront fear, and to push through pain. But every time you did, you grew. You became stronger, wiser, and more resilient. And that resilience, it shows in the way you carry yourself, the way you handle life's challenges, and the way you refuse to let anything break you. Most people let their struggles age them. They let hardship wear them down. But you've let your struggles refine you, sharpen you, and empower you. And that choice to rise instead of retreat, to grow instead of settle, is exactly why you look younger than your age. Every time you choose growth, you're choosing a life that keeps you young, not just in body, but in spirit. Your heart remains vibrant, your mind remains sharp, and your energy is filled with a fire that never burns out. And that fire, it is what keeps you glowing. It is what keeps you young. So continue to embrace the discomfort of growth. Continue to evolve. Because the more you grow, the more you stay alive, and the more timeless you become. Your body follows the patterns of your mind. And when you choose growth, when you push yourself to set new goals, learn new things and embrace new experiences, your entire being stays alive in ways that most people can't comprehend. Your brain remains young, your spirit stays fully engaged, and your body follows suit. It's not just a theory. Science proves it. People who continually challenge themselves, who keep their minds sharp and active, experience a slower aging process. Their energy stays high, their focus stays clear, and their bodies don't break down as quickly as those who stagnate. Why is this? Because growth fuels life. It keeps your system from falling into decay. It prevents your mind from slowing down, and it keeps your heart from becoming jaded. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment below to let me know that you are still here with me. And that's the secret. People can't help but wonder about when they look at you. How do you do it? How do you maintain that drive, that passion, that youthful energy, no matter how much time has passed? The answer is simple. You never stop growing. You know, that comfort is an illusion, a tempting trap that whispers, stay where you are. Don't push yourself too hard. Don't take risks. But you've learned better than to fall for that lie. You know, that comfort is not safety. It's a slow death disguised as protection. Real life, the kind that's vibrant and full of possibility, happens outside of your comfort zone. That's why you keep pushing yourself. You keep growing, learning, and evolving because you refuse to be one of those people who woke up one day to realize they stopped living years ago. You've made a choice, one that many never make. You refuse to let life slip by while you sit in the same place, doing the same things, and inking the same thoughts. You are here to grow, and it's that commitment to growth that keeps you alive, keeps you young, and keeps you thriving. People often think that youth is about how you look on the outside, about wrinkles and gray hair. But true youth, true vitality is about spirit. It's about how engaged you are with life. It's about your willingness to evolve, your openness to becoming more than you ever thought possible. The people who seem the oldest aren't always the ones with the most wrinkles. They're the ones who gave up on growth. They stopped trying, stopped learning, stopped believing in their potential, but not you. You have chosen to keep growing, to keep moving forward, to keep saying yes to the challenges that scare you. And because of that, you don't just look young, you are young. Have you ever met someone who just radiates life? Someone whose energy is so strong, so vibrant, so powerful, that it makes them seem ageless? That's the result of choosing growth over comfort. It's the choice not to get stuck. It's the refusal to let life pass you by while you stand still. You stay in motion. You stay evolving. You stay hungry for more. And that hunger, it keeps you sharp, it keeps you alive, and it keeps you looking, feeling, and being younger than the rest. Youth isn't about counting the years. It's about maintaining momentum. When you keep growing, when you keep moving, you never lose that momentum. So keep choosing growth. Keep choosing challenge over ease. Choose expansion over stagnation. Choose courage over comfort. Because every time you push yourself, every time you embrace something new, every time you refuse to settle, you are keeping yourself young. And that choice, that commitment to never stop growing, is what will keep you vibrant, radiant, and unstoppable for years to come. Growth isn't just about success. It's about staying fully alive. And when you're fully alive, the years can't touch you. Your spirit is unbreakable. There's something about you, something that sets you apart. It's not just the way you look, and it's not just the way you carry yourself. It's deeper than that. It's the strength in your spirit. It's the unbreakable, unstoppable, unshakable force within you. Life has thrown storms at you. It's tried to break you down. It's tried to wear you down, to convince you to quit. But here you are, still standing, still pushing forward, still refusing to give up. And that resilience, that strength it shows, it radiates from you. It shines in your eyes, in the way you walk, in the way you carry yourself. It's the way you refuse to be defeated. That's why you look younger than your years, because your spirit has never grown old. Most people let life wear them down. They let pain break them. They let disappointment age them. You can see it in their faces, the weight of everything they've carried, the heaviness of regret, bitterness, and a life that didn't turn out the way they expected. They lost their fight. But you didn't. You took the hits. You felt the pain, but you kept going. You kept fighting. You refused to be defined by what tried to destroy you. And that strength, that refusal to quit, that's what keeps you alive. It's what keeps you vibrant. It's what keeps you looking and feeling younger than your age. Here's the truth. It's not just the passage of time that makes people old. It's defeat. It's giving up. It's allowing life to take away your passion, your belief, your hope. You can see the people who have let life crush them. They look tired, worn down, not just physically, but spiritually. Their energy is gone. Their light is dim. But your light is still burning. Your spirit is still fighting. And that's why you glow with a strength most people don't understand. That's why people look at you and ask, how do you still have that energy? How do they still have that fire? The answer is simple. You never let life break you. It's not that you haven't struggled. It's not that you haven't been knocked down. But every time life tried to take something from you, you rose again. Every time you faced darkness, you chose light. You didn't let your past define your future. You didn't let loss steal your joy. You took everything that was meant to break you and you turned it into fuel. That is why you carry yourself the way you do. That is why your energy is stronger. That's why you don't look like what you've been through. Because you refuse to let pain age you. You refuse to let hardship dull you. Instead, you let it refine you. And that is why you continue to shine, continue to grow, and continue to look and feel younger than your years. As we wrap up, take a moment to reflect on everything we've explored today. What have you learned about the power of growth, the strength of your spirit, and the choice to embrace life with passion and purpose? Think about the lessons that resonated with you the most, whether it's about choosing growth over comfort, finding joy even in tough times, or refusing to let fear define your life. I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned today that you're going to bring into practice in your own life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked this video and found value in it, please leave a comment and don't forget to hit that like button. Share with your friends and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more inspiring content. Keep growing, keep thriving, and remember, you're always one choice away from a younger, more vibrant life. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.